Hey, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Richard. This is the Everything Channel. First and foremost, I want to talk to y'all about something. Now, 2020 is literally on its way. And the one thing I keep telling people, I keep talking about, I keep basically like trying to get across my issue is the fact that when it came to cartoons, and I can be honest with y'all, I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. And growing up, seeing cartoons like the Smurf, Mr. T, Pac-Man, being able to go back and just see all these nostalgia cartoons. They even had Fraggle Rock on. Like they gave you a show. Let's keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the 70s, in the 80s. I watch some 70 cartoons if I can, catch them here and there. But when it comes to the 80 cartoons, I'm starting to buy a lot of those on my Google movies and, just saving them. Because, see, my great nephew, he don't understand the word great cartoons. You know what I'm saying? These cartoons nowadays, they not where they at. They are not tip top shape great cartoons. You got these wacky characters. Nickelodeon and failed so hard, in my opinion, with the cartoons. Thank God, thank the Lord heaven above that they sit up here and they give us on Team Nick the option to watch some of the old school 80s cartoon like Doug, Hey Arnold. Sometimes they do Rocco's Modern Life on there, and the list goes on. See, when it comes to me, I am a cartoon nostalgia. I miss sitting up here Saturday morning, getting a bowl of cereal, pouring the milk, sitting at the TV, watching all those old school cartoons that I miss. I wish I could turn the channel and see Mr. T cartoon. I wish I could see Pac-Man cartoon from the 80s. I ain't talking about these new crap, the 80s. And then you had Strawberry Shortcake for the girls. That was nostalgia. And then you had My Little Pony, the original. Nostalgia. Then set it off for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I seen this cartoon, it was a wrap for the kid. None other than Thundercats. Thundercats? Is you serious? My all-time favorite cartoon next to Silverhawk. See, a lot of kids nowadays, they don't know what the hell Silverhawk is. They don't know about the bionic men and women that were half human, half steel, and they had their own bird like Telly Hawk and all this. And you had the retired cop that sat up there and kept the group together. You know what I'm saying? You had Copper Kid that was from another planet and he was on the team making sure everything is good. That's nostalgia. That's real deal cartoons. I'm talking about whereas when you would see the cartoons and you would hear the doom doom doom, like stuff like that lets you know, uh-oh, something about to jump off. These cartoons nowadays, they don't give you that. They don't give you that good nostalgia. I wish I could turn on the TV and see Thundercats, Silverhawk. Thank God to Tubi TV, I could check out He-Man. Thank the Lord. He-Man, She-Ra. Hey, don't trip on the kid. She-Ra was the shit back in the day. I ain't talking about this new She-Ra. I'm talking about that old school 80s She-Ra, where she had the horse and she was the long lost sister of He-Man. And they finally got together and realized, oh my goodness, we're sisters and brothers. And they worked together for a long period of time and stuff like that. That is what we need. We need great cartoons like we used to have. You know what I'm saying? The Care Bears. I ain't talking about that bullshit Care Bears. That real deal Care Bears to where you would sit down as a kid and you would watch that crap and you would learn something at the end. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Mr. T. Mr. T took out the time at the end of every episode and was like, you don't do this because this could happen. Same thing with Fat Albert. Same scenario. They would go through different things daily and boom, something would jump and they would have to figure out the situation. Well, Fat Albert would. And at the end of the show, they would be like, look, boys and girls, if you do this, you could end up like that. But if you don't do this, you will end up successful. You know, shit like that. That's cartoons, kids. That is real cartoons, people. If you are 38 and older, you know what I'm talking about. You know. Saturday morning, getting up 5 in the morning, knowing you should be asleep, getting you your favorite bowl of cereal, sitting at the TV. You done ate from 5 in the morning to about 12. You done ate about 7 to 8 bowls of cereal. You hyped up, sugared the hell up, but you loving it because you know those are the memories. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to bring back these old school cartoons. I and I keep telling people this. I thank Disney Plus. I really do. Because the fact that I can go back and see my 1990s cartoons that I missed, Darkwing Duck, you know what I'm saying, Tailspin. You got dealing with Marvel, the 1990s OG X-Men. I'm talking about the one with the I'm talking about that X-Men. Not this bullshit that's coming out where you be like, what you watching? X-Men. What the fuck is that? That ain't no X-Men. Real cartoons. I thank you, Disney. The fact that I can watch Goofy cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Goofy, you know, they had the Goofy movie. Then they had the Goofy cartoon. That was the shit. You know what I'm saying? They give us all these nostalgic cartoons, Gargoyles, and all that good shit. I love y'all, Disney. And then the fact to roll it into a bow, tie it, and make it look pretty, you give us The Simpsons. From number 1 episode all the way to the latest episode that aired. Who can sit up here and say they have all The Simpsons? Clear. No issues. No nothing. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all people out there ain't giving Disney Plus they props. I'm giving it to them because of the fact I am a 80s kid. I grew up in the 90s. I grew up watching Darkwing Duck. I grew up watching Bonkers. I grew up watching Gargoyles and X-Men and The Simpsons and all that stuff like that. I remember the first Simpson was on Tracy Ullman. I remember that. And then they moved to like, what was that, 1988, 89. I remember that. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's enough is enough. We, as individuals, need our old school cartoons back. I want to thank Disney Plus for giving us that. I want to thank Teen Nick for giving us all those nostalgia Nickelodeon cartoons. Hey Arnold, Doug, Rocko's Modern Life, and the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank Tubi TV, because they give you some of those nostalgic cartoons. They give you He-Man. They give you She-Ra, the original. They give you the original My Little Pony. They give you the original 1980 something G.I. Joe. They give you that. So for all those stations that's pulling their weight, and you be able to watch them on your phone, tablet, all that good stuff, and you be able to check out your favorite nostalgia cartoon, I thank all y'all. The rest of y'all need to get y'all shit together. I'm just being honest and 100%. Because who wouldn't want a dedicated cable channel to watch all your nostalgia cartoons? You can start slow, but build up. Get these contracts together, man. Because I'm telling you, I miss it. I miss sitting up here watching Thundercats, the original. I miss the fact of watching Silverhawk. Only way you can watch Silverhawk nowadays if you get the DVD or you get it off of Google Plus. I mean, not Google Plus, off of your app on your phone. You know what I'm saying? I miss that so much. That was, in my opinion, let me explain something to you before I get out of here. That was the most best time of my life as a kid. To have my sister wake me up 5 spank daddy in the morning, and we get the bowls, we get the spoons. She give me my cereal, she get her cereal. We pour that big dog bowl, and we sit right smack dab in front of the TV and watch from 5 to 12. And by 1 o'clock, time to go outside, time to do whatever it was. Ladies and gentlemen, all I gotta say is this: these networks need to get off their ass, and they need to give us this, because we're missing the nostalgia. I wouldn't mind showing my great niece and great nephew some of the cartoons I grew up watching. I wouldn't mind that. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I get out of here, get off your ass and give us them old school cartoons. I don't care how you get it, just give it to us. Because we need them. We need them badly. I need them so I can sit back and say, hey kids, look, this is what I used to watch. This is the reason why I'm giving Disney their just due with the cartoons that they have on there. The old school throwback, as they call them. I give Team Nick their just dues because of the fact I can go back in time and watch all my favorite Nickelodeon cartoons. And I definitely give Tubi TV their just due because of all the old school cartoons that they have on their app. Thank y'all so much for checking this out. Thanks for all my people out there that's keeping the old school cartoons alive. Networks, get off your ass. Do what you got to do. Right on the dotted line. Make that move. Because I would not mind seeing some of them old school cartoons I used to watch back in the day. Well, this your boy Richard. I just want to thank each and every one that checked this out. And everybody else that will. It's your boy, and I'll holler at y'all later.